Hi, everybody. So nice to be connecting with you again on YouTube. Thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's awesome to have you here. This is Friday today. Normally I do my videos on Tuesday, but I've got so many exciting things going on this week that has come from basically living in this expectation, high emotions, joy, an expectancy that good things do happen. Even in the times when you have days when you think, oh my gosh, it's not going so well. But I just want to give you a tip this week. What do you do to get in the habit of having an expectancy, raising your vibrations and your frequency, changing and rewiring your mindset? I can give you a very, very simple way of doing this. Every day, when you wake up in the morning, this is what I practice every day. I wake up in the morning with being very thankful. Being thankful makes a huge, huge difference. Living in gratitude and love for those around you, for everything around you. Okay, so you wake up, and even if you wake up, because this can happen, you wake up and you think, oh, it's another day. Just gently take that thought, bring it into yourself, where the light lives, bring it into source, bring it into Christ, and then just see something new come out of that. Then you can sit down, have your coffee, be thankful for your coffee, and just think of how awesome this day was. Remember, we are practicing to living from as if it is finished. So in the quantum field, in the heavenly field, I don't know what you call it, but everything has been done. So we're living from heaven to earth, bringing heaven to earth. We are manifesting kingdom on earth. So then I would sit and I would have a coffee and I would think of how awesome this day was. I think of all the things I've achieved. Especially, the things that you don't like doing. In my case, it is paperwork. That is something I really have a challenge with. And especially finishing off some legalities or tax or etc. And I would then sit there and think, this has been the most amazing day. I have achieved every single thing that I chose to achieve. I did it with joy. It was easy. And I have accomplished that with the most ease, the easiest way. And it is done. And then you go into your day with that attitude, even drinking water with gratitude. Okay. Water is life. And everything you do it with gratitude. It's just an in-between little comment. And then in the evening, before you go to bed, this is also very, very, very important. If you want to rewire your mind, as we are speaking, rewire your experiences, rewire your memories of things that you don't really like in your life, then before you go to sleep, you start thinking of your day again. Now, what if the day did not go as you were hoping it would go? Then you basically go and you rewrite the day. You redo the day in your mind. Remember, your mind does not know what is true and what isn't. It doesn't know what it's experiencing, especially if you add emotion to it. So I would go and I'd lie down. Like, it takes me sometimes 10 minutes. Sometimes I actually just fall asleep in the middle of it, but it's not that important. What's important is I rewrite my day to my perfect day. So I would remember, I use my imagination and I would go back to the morning and I will start thinking what my perfect day looks like. Everything I did that day, even if it didn't happen, or even if I didn't finish something, or even if I didn't have a perfect day in the physical, I go and rewrite my perfect day with experience. In my imagination, I imagine what my perfect day is like. Remember, I'm busy manifesting something that I would desire. And it comes out of an open heart of gratitude. And then when I go into sleep with that gratitude and those feelings of joy and love, what happens? You take it into your sleep, which is then reviving your subconscious mind. Your whole body then starts releasing a different frequency of thought. And you become like a magnet for everything good. For everything good. What does the Bible say? Okay, it says mercy and goodness follow me all the days of my life. It says, think on good things. It says, I have favor. I am what the apple of God's eye. How do you say that? Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I mean. I am the beloved. I am so loved. I am joyful. So now when you, why do you think God said that? Because he knew when we line up with everything we are supposed to be, which is in the constant mind as his mind, you become a magnet for everything that is possible in heaven, or as I would also call it, the quantum field. So you're actually then being a co-creator for everything that you would like to see in your life. So I hope this inspires you. These are simple steps, but do it this week and see if your day changes. And if it's not so good, just go, like I said in the evening, you go and you relax and you just create your perfect day. And you do it day after day. And these small little steps of day after day creates the big difference. If you do this every day and you see a difference in your life, please write a comment, share your testimony, because that's what it's all about. I want to see your life change, because the individual changes, the culture changes. You start affecting everybody around you. I'll just give you a testimony of something. I've got a few, but which one would I'll talk about relationships. I have this lady that I'm walking with every day. We either cycle or we walk with. And she was telling about all her problems with her boyfriend and this and that. And eventually I said to her, so basically, am I the 50th person you told this to? Because you keep on repeating that issue. So you're actually creating more of an issue. And everybody around you, he was responding to that, her talking bad about him, etc., etc. So it just created chaos. So her whole attitude and was about not resolving it, was about talking about the issues all the time. So I spoke to her and I was very straight with her and I said, listen, can you just stop that and go sit at home and think about what you really would like? Would you like this to carry on forever, or would you like to just start governing this, your innermost being, your innermost feeling? Go from within. Stop looking at what's going on around you, because everybody's just responding to that. So she went home that day and she kind of realized she was actually focusing on the difficulties of the situation and not the solution. And you know, you are the solution. So she stepped back and she started seeing a different outcome. She started seeing herself as loved. She started seeing that she does have the power to decide how things, or what her attitude is towards the situation, and she can go through this and be a victor. Do you know, her shift in deciding that changed, when the shift happened when she made a choice. This is not the direction I'm going to go. And everything shifted. I cannot even explain it to you guys. Everything shifted around her. Everybody, her boyfriend started responding differently. She was different. She could then be joyful in the challenge. And then everybody around her changed. I mean, she said to me, because I walk with her every day, she's so elated. And it even extends to her work. It extends to her, how she wakes up every day. It had such a dramatic effect. Now, this is just one example. I think I wrote about the other example of me. I think I wrote it in one of my posts on Facebook. You can check it out on Ronelle Lanza Manifestation Coach. You can go and check out. I do a lot of posts that will also help you. And I've just been manifesting money. And all of a sudden, people come to us and ask us to invest in certain things. That is secure investments, that is not going to cost us the world. And it's just flowing to us. And there are lots of other things that I'm busy not working on, but effortlessly manifesting. And it's all a journey. And I will share as it happens. But I also believe you don't have to go and tell the world what you are busy manifesting, because rather share when it happens. So I want to inspire you today to understand you waking up to this You understanding your identity affects everyone around you. You making a better world. You starting to love yourself starts, and everybody around you starts feeling your love. And it shifts their consciousness to know what love is. That's just another point. You know, it's so much, you changing affects so much more than you can possibly realize. So let's start living in a higher frequency and high emotions, just like the mind of Christ. Understand that you are to be thinking like he does, and then just things effortlessly change. So you guys have an awesome weekend. Loving you lots, and I hope and I trust that you are changing every single time you hear this message, that you take it seriously and start putting these things into action. Goodbye until next time. Bye bye.